Students, today we will discuss lesson 5 and that is nouns case. So, look at the definition here. A noun may be used as a subject. Okay, so we can use the noun as a subject or we can also use as an object of a verb to show possession. Possession means belonging, to whom it belongs. That means Mohit's dog, Rohit's home. So in these two sentences, what did you guess? These are the sentences showing belonging. That is called possession. Okay. Now look at nominative case. When a noun is used as a subject of a verb, it is said to be in the nominative case. Okay. So examples. Rita played basketball. Okay. Rita is the highlighted term, and why it is nominative case? Because Rita is the noun and it is also a subject of the verb play. B. Sonia bought a gold ring. Sonia is the subject here and bought is the verb and gold ring is the object. So Sonia bought a gold ring and Sonia is highlighted because it is a noun in a nominative case and also because it works as a subject for the verb bought. Now come to third. C. The dog killed the mouse. Okay, the dog is the subject and it is noun in the nominative case. Killed is the verb and mouse is the object. So students, the dog is highlighted because it is noun in the nominative case. D. The mobile was lost by Prakash. The mobile, this is highlighted. Now, was lost by Prakash. Why it is noun in the nominative case? Because it acts as a subject of the verb lost. Okay. So now look at here. A. Read the sentences given below and pick out nouns in the nominative case. Okay. 1. The sun sets in the west. Okay. The sun sets in the west. The sun is the noun. Okay. Second. The mall was full of people. Mall is a collective noun here and it acts as a nominative case. Third. Kolkata stands on the Hooghly. Kolkata is the name of a city, so it is a noun and Hooghly is a river. Okay. So Kolkata is a noun in the nominative case because it acts as a subject of the verb. Fourth, Ritu broke the glass. Ritu is the subject, broke is the verb and glass is the object. Okay. Fifth, Varun met a deep beggar. Okay. Varun is the subject, met is the verb and deep beggar is the object. So Varun acts as a nominative case for the verb. Okay. So Varun is the nominative case. It is a noun in the nominative case. 6. The answer is correct. Okay. Now look here. Answer is the noun. 7. Tanuj has lost his wallet. Tanuj is the noun and lost his wallet. 8. Meeta ate a ball of pudding. Okay. So pudding is the object, it is the verb and Meeta is the noun in the nominative case. So objective or accusative case. When a noun is used as the object of a verb. In some sentences, what role a noun plays? When it plays the object of a verb, it is said to be in the objective or accusative case. Okay. The man hits the door. Here the door is the object of the verb hits. What the man hits? The man hits the door. Okay. So the door becomes the object of the verb hits. B. Janvi paints a pot. A pot. Pot is the object of the verb paints. And Janvi is the subject. So a pot is the noun used in the objective or accusative case. Okay. Now look at direct and indirect objects. Verbs like give, ask, offer, promise, tell, teach, take two subjects after them. One of these objects refers to some person, the other refers to something. Therefore, the noun naming the person is said to be the indirect object of the verb. The noun that names the thing is said to be the direct object of the verb. Examples A. Now look at the examples here, children. Examples. The teacher taught maths to Dia. Okay. So students, look at the example here. The teacher. Teacher is the subject. Okay. And taught is the verb. Okay. And what is the direct object? Maths. Because this subject, particular math subject, is taught to Dia. Okay. And Dia is the indirect object. B. A kind man gave books to the child. Okay. A kind man. Okay. A kind man is the subject. Gave is the verb. Okay. Books. Books are the direct object. And child is the indirect object. Because books are the object which are given to the child. Okay. So, books act as a direct object and child acts as indirect object. Gave is the verb and kind man is the subject. Okay. Now look at the exercise B. I gifted my friends a bar of chocolate. Okay. So what you have to do in this kind of exercise, students? First you have to circle the direct. Okay. You have to circle the direct and underline the indirect object. Okay. So look at exercise B. Circle the direct and underline the indirect objects in the sentences given below. Okay. The first one. I gifted my friends bars of chocolates. Okay. So in this sentence, gifted is circled because it is the direct object. And bars of chocolate is underlined because it is indirect object. Second, give the monkey a biscuit. Biscuit is the direct object because it is given. What is given? Which article is given? Biscuit is given to the monkey and monkey is the indirect object. So it is underlined. Third, the teacher promised the students a free period. Free period is underlined because it is indirect object. And to whom free period was promised? To the students. So it is the direct object. Fourth, father bought me an umbrella. Okay. So there is only one object in the sentence and that is umbrella and it is a direct object because it works as an object for the verb bought. Now come to fifth. He owed my father a lot of money. Father is the indirect object. And a lots of money. What he bought? A lots of money. For whom? For father. So he owed my father a lots of money. What he owed? He owed a lots of money. That is direct object. So it is circled and father is underlined. 6. He showed the child the right path. Showed is circled because this is direct object. And what he showed? He showed the right path. So right path is underlined. 7. We asked our friends an interesting riddle. Riddle is circled because it is direct object. Riddle is, children, puzzle also. That is puzzle, that is called riddle also. And friends is underlined because it is indirect object. 8. The young lady gave the child some money. The child is underlined because it is indirect object. And money is the direct object. Because the young lady gave, what she gave? She gave money to the child. And so money is the direct object. So it is circled here. Okay. What is a possessive case? Look at some example. The dog's legs was hurt. So with dog there is an apostrophe s and it shows the belonging. That means the leg belongs to the dog which was hurt. Now B. The king's palace is big. Okay. So with king and apostrophe s is added. Okay. So a possession is shown. What is shown? A possession is shown. That the big palace belongs to the king. See, Mr. Roy's car is new. So, Mr. Roy, it is a noun and there is an apostrophe s with Mr. Roy. And It shows that the car belongs to him. D. Milton's poetry is famous. So, whose poetry is famous? Milton's poetry. So, Milton is a great poet who was blind, and apostrophe is S is added with Milton to show the possession or belonging of his poetries, and so it becomes a possessive. That means Milton's poetry is famous. That means the poetries of Milton are famous. Okay? So this is called possessive noun. Now look at exercise C, students. Write down the possessive forms of the following. Okay? You have to write the possessive forms. 1. The telephone owned by John. Okay? That means the sentence says that the telephone belongs to John. So we have to make it in possessive form. Now look here. See, first one. John's telephone. Okay? So with John there is an apostrophe S, and that shows that the telephone belongs to John. Okay? Second one. A holiday for a month. Okay? Second. Look at the answer here. A month's holiday. Okay? Third one. The house of a grandparents. Okay? So, here, grandparent is a plural term. So, in plural term, students, comma comes after S. So, her grandparents' house. Okay? Fourth, the shop of Nike. Okay? So, how we will make it possessive? Nike shop. Okay? So, with Nike, we have added an apostrophe S to show the belonging, that the shop belongs to Nike. So, the answer is Nike shop. Fifth one, the wisdom of Birbal. Okay? You might have known, have heard the name of Birbal. He was a jester of the court of King Akbar. So, the wisdom of Birbal. We have to make it in possessive form. So, it becomes Birbal's wisdom. Okay? So, after Birbal, there is an apostrophe S to show that belonging or the wisdom of Birbal. Okay? 6. The orders issued by the principal. Okay? So, look at 6th answer here. The principal's orders. Okay? The principal's order. Okay? There is an apostrophe S with principal. Students, look at exercise D. Write the possessive form of the following. The first one is the costumes of the participant. Okay? So, look here. The answer is participant's costume. So, participants is a plural term. As I have already told you that in plural terms, we put the comma after. Okay? So, comma is put after. Okay? So, participant's costume. This shows the belonging, that the costumes belong to the participant. The second one, the union of the teachers. Here in the second one also, teachers is a plural term. So, look at the answer. The teachers union. Okay? So, comma comes after S. Because teachers is here is a plural term. Okay? Now look at the third sentence. The blessings of my teachers. So, teachers also is a plural term. And we have to show in a possessive form. Okay? So, students, look here. My teacher's blessing. Okay? As you already know that in plural terms, the apostrophe comes after S. Okay? So, in this way we have made it possessive. That the belongings belong to the teachers. Now, fourth one, the hostel for working women. Okay? The hostel for working women. Okay? Fourth, working women's hostel. Okay? Working women's hostel. Okay? Now look at the fifth one, the flats in which the players live. Here also, players is a plural term. Okay? So, the flats belong to the players where they live. Okay? To those players who live. So we have to make it a possessive form. Now look here, the players flag. So there is an apostrophe after S. Okay, because players is a plural term here. Sixth one, the wages of the tailor. Okay, the wages of the tailor. So look at the answer here, students. Sixth one, the tailor's wages. Okay, tailor is a singular noun here, so there is an apostrophe S with tailor. Okay, so the wages of the tailor. This is the possessive form. E, make the expressions plural. Here what we have to do? We have to make these expressions plural. Okay, so look at the answer. Dogs, the dog's legs. And what we have to do? We have to make the expression plural. We have made dogs. We have made dogs, dogs. And there is an apostrophe after S, because the legs of the dogs. We have to show it possessive form, making the expression plural. Now second one, the postman's bags. Okay, and look here at the answer, the postman's bag. Okay, we have to make the expression plural, so postman becomes postman. Okay, and there is the apostrophe S with postman, and the bags belong to the postman. Third, now look at the third question sentence, the baby's choice. So we have to make baby plural. Okay, so look students here, how we have made the baby's choice. We have made baby plural, and in plural terms the apostrophe comes afterwards. Okay, and the answer shows that the toys belongs to the babies. Now fourth one, a boy's room. It is boy in a singular form, and we have to make it plural. So we have made it plural in this way, boys, and the room belongs to the boys. This we have to show, and you already know that in plural terms the apostrophe comes after S. So now look at the exercise F. Okay students, rewrite the following by using possessive form of the nouns. The dog of Jack lost its way in the park. Okay, so the highlighted term we have dog of Jack. That means Jack's dog. Okay, Jack's dog lost its way in the park. So Jack is a singular noun, and we have made it possessive. That means the dog belongs to Jack. Okay, so there is an apostrophe S with Jack. Second, the first prize was given for the book by Siddharth Sharma, which was judged as the best novel. Okay, which was judged as the best novel. Okay, look here. Second one, the first prize was given for Siddharth Sharma's book, which was judged as the best novel. So we have made Siddharth Sharma's a possessive noun. Okay. Third, the leaves of the trees turn yellow. Okay. So the highlighted term is leaves of the trees. Trees here is a plural term. Okay students, you might have understood what to do. In plural terms the apostrophe comes after S. So the tree's leaves turned yellow. This is the answer. Fourth one, we were listening to songs by Lata Mangeshkar. Okay, so we have to show the possession of Lata Mangeshkar on her songs which are sung by her. So how we have to make possessive form? This noun Lata Mangeshkar. Look here. We were listening to Lata Mangeshkar's song. So there is an apostrophe S with Mangeshkar. Okay. So this shows that the songs belong to Lata Mangeshkar. Now the last one, fifth. The dresses of the girls were well stitched. Okay. So dresses is plural. of the girls, and girls is also a plural term. Okay, so in this sentence there are two plural terms, dresses and girls. So what we have to show? The possession of girls with dresses. Okay, the dresses of the girls were well stitched. Okay, the girls' dresses were well stitched. Okay, so there is an apostrophe after s because girls is a plural term here. Okay, so this was all about possessive noun. Okay, so students, you might have heard, you might have understood and practice the exercises a lot. Okay.